From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, don't forget to download the free Weather NorCal app. It's available on your iPhone and your Android. Just go to the App Store, search for Weather NorCal. There's the logo that you will see, and click install, and it is absolutely free. All right, let's take a look at the winds because oh, man, it's just been all week long, right? The winds have been off and on, gusty, some days worse than others. Pretty bad yesterday. The winds, try to subside a little bit here for today, but they're going to pick back up again for your Friday, and that's going to keep that fire danger kind of in that moderate range here. Now, showers and thunderstorms are a possibility for some of the mountain locations. A closer look at Futurecast here in just a second. We got a nice cool down coming in for your Saturday, but warming back up by the time we get into Memorial Day, especially Sunday into Monday and even into Tuesday. Your neighborhood forecast at a glance for tomorrow. Look at that. Siskiyou, Modoc, Eastern Mountains. You got a chance for some isolated showers, maybe some thunderstorms as well. I think the best chances for thunderstorms will be in Modoc County and northern Lassen County. Otherwise, mainly just a few isolated showers here and there. Many of you in these locations will probably be dry all day tomorrow. It's going to be kind of hit or miss type of situation here for tomorrow. Otherwise, temperature is starting to drop even for the valley, with temperatures only reaching the low 80s for your daytime high. So the winds, yes, tomorrow not that bad, in the morning especially, right? You can see really across the board, a little breezy in some spots. But look at that, they pick back up again tomorrow afternoon. Now they're mainly from the south for, say, Butte County, Glenn County, but for Tehama and Shasta County, going in from the mountains here, they're coming in from the northwest. A westerly gusty wind for the eastern mountains and not to mention Modoc County, and a northerly wind, breezy for the north coast as well. Now Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, we start to see those winds kind of, looks like they kind of pick back up again a little bit, but not that bad. Just a little breezy at times, but the key to Saturday is the fact that the winds are coming in from the south. So that's going to be a big help as far as our fire danger is concerned. Westerly winds still for the eastern mountains, a little bit stronger with those winds Saturday for the coast, gusts upwards of 20-25 miles per hour. So there you can see here for today, we were kind of within that, barely within that moderate range here for yellow here. Now we take you into your Friday. The winds north-northwest for the north end of the valley, more from the south-southward. So a little bit of yellow up towards the north end of the valley here. So in that low to moderate range, but not as bad heading southward. And then taking you into Saturday, look at that. Those south winds really helping. We're not even getting any yellows in there. So it's going to be a low fire weather risk for your Saturday. So bottom line is this. We're seeing the fire weather risk continue to drop as we approach the weekend. But still, it's going to be windy at times, even into your Saturday. So that's moving on out. This is what's coming in for tomorrow and Saturday. A couple of things it will do. Of course, the winds I've been talking about, but this right here is going to drop our temperatures down into the 70s for the valley. And of course, mainly in the 60s for the higher elevations. So this is the dip in the temperatures that we will see. Once that moves out, high pressure begins to settle in from the south, and that's going to give us warmer weather for your Sunday, Memorial Day, and even Tuesday. But this cooler air here, it's going to slowly push eastward. As it does that, it pushes the heat and kind of squashes that heat down a little bit as well. So as a result, our temperatures will try to drop in many cases here as we go in toward the end of next week, probably sometime around Thursday or Friday. All right, so we take a look at Futurecast. And you can see some clouds coming in, maybe some low clouds and fog here along the coast and some of those inland valleys to start off the day tomorrow. By the afternoon, a lot of that fog will kind of dissipate. Some high clouds coming into the valley, but look at this. By noon, we're beginning to see some showers developing in Modoc and Lassen counties, and even parts of Siskiyou County, seeing a little bit of activity here. Then we start to see the chances begin to increase as we take it through the afternoon and into tomorrow evening. So again, Siskiyou County, best chances look to be around Modoc County to northern Lassen County for those thunderstorms at least, but we could see a stray shower and maybe even a thunderstorm for northern Shasta and northeastern Shasta County as well. So around the Bernie area, you may see Hat Creek, maybe a chance for a few thunderstorms as well. Otherwise, just some of those scattered showers. Then by Friday night, it's pretty much gone, And then Sunday, look at this, it's kind of interesting. The forecast model is picking up on the potential for maybe some morning fog developing in the northern Sacramento Valley, which will then quickly burn off. We've got that high angle of the sun at this point of the year, so any fog that should develop will burn off pretty quickly. But Saturday afternoon, still some afternoon clouds for the mountains, but dry. So it looks like it's going to be mainly Friday that you've got that potential. All right, let's take a look at the long range, and yes, it stays dry. We've got a series of storms riding to our north, right? That's keeping our temperatures at bay, but we are going to remain dry through all of next week as well. Look at the wave heights taking you into your Friday. I mean, they're getting lower. So this is really great news if you do need to be out on a small boat, but yeah, well, wouldn't you know, those wave heights are probably going to increase here for your Saturday. Here's your marine forecast for Friday. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 knots, waves from the northwest at 3 feet at 8 seconds, and no advisories for your Friday. All right, here's what it looks like for tonight. Temperatures in the mid-50s. Now, I think it'll be cooler in the valley tomorrow morning because the winds will probably be calmer by tomorrow morning. And notice, even in the mountains, we're talking upper 30s and low 40s, and along the coast in the low 40s as well. So a chilly night tonight, but hey, we'll take it. Maybe open up those windows, bring in some of that cooler air. There's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s. Ruth, though, about 68, 61 degrees out in Mad River. What you'll notice, the trend for all of the mountains, inland areas in the valley, temperatures going down, then back up, and then maybe back down a little bit here as we go into parts of next week. So still a bit of an up and down trend here at those temperatures. But for the coast, leveling out in the upper 50s through Monday, maybe some low 60s by the time we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Taking up to the north, 62 degrees for Smith River, 73 degrees for Hoopa, 74 degrees in Willow Creek. For your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast, 61 out indoors, 72 for Happy Camp, 67 out in Etna, and 71 degrees in Dunsmuir. Your Modoc County neighborhood forecast, there you can see looking at maybe a chance for an isolated shower, maybe even a thunderstorm for tomorrow afternoon. Then the weekend looks dry. Memorial Day looks dry and warmer, back in the 80s by Monday, Tuesday of next week. Your Eastern Mountains neighborhood forecast, maybe a chance for an isolated shower, maybe a thunderstorm for tomorrow afternoon, otherwise drying out for your Memorial Day weekend and warming up for your Monday and Tuesday. And your Valley neighborhood forecast brought to you by NorCal Tractor. Those temperatures should be kind of hovering around the low 80s, I think, for most of us in the Valley. A high of 81 for Redding, a little bit cooler northward, about 78 degrees for Lakehead and 76 degrees in Whiskeytown. There's a look at your 7-day outlook for Redding, and you can see those temperatures are going to be in the mid-70s by Saturday. Gorgeous, but temperatures increasing, low 90s for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe even just a tad warmer going into next Thursday.